All right, there we go. There we go. Sorry about that. I was having streaming issues. Good morning, everyone. All right, I see Michael. I see yourself. Um, Good morning. Hey, Natalie. What's up? How are you guys doing today? Everybody good? Michael, I got your message yesterday. Um, for yesterday's stream. It's okay. I'm good. I'm supposed to be taking my sons to chemo today, so we'll see about that. Hey, what's up, Mr. Newbie? All right, let me fix my lighting. All right. Um, we're gonna be on page 58 today. Okay. Page 58. We're gonna do adding and subtracting fractions. All right. I think maybe that's better. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do adding and subtracting fractions. All right. So I got this professional light that my friend bought me. He's a professional YouTuber, so he bought me this light. So you can see this light. This little professional light or whatever that's in the corner. So he uses that. So I'm stealing that from him right now. His light. It makes it a lot better. Anyway, we're on page 58. I want to give y'all one more fraction lesson in fifth grade. So I know you're gonna be dealing with them fractions in middle school. All right. So if I look at number one on page 58, all right. Now there's picture versions and um there's standard ways. So I'm gonna do both ways. Okay. What's up, Yalen? Um, these are three questions. There's only three questions today, but I'm going to do them in picture form and in standard form. All right, so you can see. All right. So what Mr. T is going to do is I'm going to do a split screen. All right. This side going to be pictures, and this side going to be standard. All right. That way, you guys can really get a gist of what's going on. All right. What's up, Miguelito? All right. So number one on page 58 said Mandy had 2 and 2/6 cups of sugar. She used 1 and 1/4 cups of sugar in a recipe. She used the model below to determine how many cups of sugar were left. So if you look at her model, she has two holes, right? In her model, she has two holes, and then the third hole is partitioned into sixes, right? And then she got two of them sixes shaded, right? So her model looks like that. All right. So that's 2 and 2/6. Then she subtracted minus one whole and then 1/4 of the other one. All right. Now that's the pictorial way. In which model shaded does she show how many were left? So the answer is which model shows the answer. Okay. All right. So in standard form, basically you're doing 2 and 2/6 minus 1 and 1/4. All right. Now the reason why I did the split screen is so you could see uh, in standard form how it's going to affect the picture. All right. See, the first thing you need to do in standard form, you need to find a common denominator. Right. So step one, find the common denominator, because right now your denominator is 6 and your denominator is 4. Well, how do you know what your answer should be? Should your answer be in 6s or 4s? Well, you need to find a common denominator, right? So what you do is you take the fractions and you skip count the fractions up until you find a common bottom number, the same bottom number. So right now I have 6. 6 plus 6 is 12, right? Well, 4 plus 4 is 8, right? But if I continue, 8 plus 4 more is 12, which means the common denominator is 12. The same bottom number that they have in common is 12. All right? So now I just got to skip count the top number up. 2 plus 2 is 4, so that's 4 12s. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus another 1 is 3, so that's 3 12s. So really I have 2 and 4 12s minus 1 and 3 12s. Now you good to go, because now you have the common denominator. And now it's just like 4th grade when the denominators were the same. So 4 12 minus 3 12 is 1 12, and 2 minus 1 is 1, right? So the answer is 1 and 1 12. All right? Now, let me make you see it in picture form. All right? Right here, you have 2 and 2 6 minus 1 and 1 4. All right? Well, just like this, the 2 6 need to be turned into 12s. So all I have to do is partition those 6s in half. If I partition each 6 in half, it will create 12s. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, but you have 4 out of 12 shaded. Right? So now this 4 12s look just like that 4 12s. Right? So now you have 2 holes and 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 12. 2 holes and 4 out of 12. Right? Now I'm going to lose 1 hole and 1/4, but I'm going to turn that 1/4 into 12s. All right. So all I have to do now one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now this 1/4 has turned into 1, 2, 3 out of 12, which is the same thing as 1 and 3 out of 12. All right. So now in the picture, all you got to do is subtract. If I'm losing 1/12, well, 2 12. Well, I'm sorry. First, let's do this part. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 12 minus 1, 2, 3 out of 12 is 1 out of 12. So you got 1 out of 12 left, right? Now, 2 holes minus 1 hole is 1 hole. So even in picture form, the answer is 1 hole and 1 out of 12. And the same thing over here, 1 hole and 1 out of 12. These are the same thing, right? And most of you have figured out the answer is B. All right? Giselle and Michael, good job. Any questions about number one? If you have any questions, you might type it. You may type it in. No questions, you might do like Giselle did and put the circle with the line drawn through it. That's the no question symbol. All right. Again, the key to this is finding a common denominator, making them all the same bottom number. That's the key to everything. All right. All right. All right. Now we're going to look at number two. Number two says Dawn took 2 pies to a school bake sale. She cut pie A into 8 slices and pie B into 6 slices. She sold 2 slices of pie A and 3 slices of pie B, as shown in the diagram below. Which equation correctly shows how much total pie Dawn has remaining? All right. So, just to set up the problem, first of all, she got 2 pies, right? That's 2 circles. This is pie A, and this is pie B. All right? She said pie A is cut into 8 slices, which means the denominator is 8, because the denominator is the total number of pieces in the whole thing. So if you cut pie A into 8 slices, that means the denominator of pie A is 8. That means you're dealing with 8s. All right? And she said pie B into 6 slices. That means pie B, the denominator is 6. All right? So right there, you know you got 2 different denominators. Right? So it says she sold some of the pie though. She sold 2 slices of pie A. So she sold this, that's gone, and she sold this one. That's gone. All right. So she sold 2 slices of pie A and 3 slices of pie B. Right. So that means 1, 2, 3. All of these are gone. All right. Now it says which equation correctly shows how much total pie Dawn has remaining. So what you want to do is figure out how much does she have left. And what you want to do is you want to know how much of both pies she has left, which means adding. You're combining the remaining pieces, right? So if you look at pie A, it got 8s, but she lost 2 of them. She sold 2 of them. Well, 8 8s is the whole thing. If you sell 2 8s, then that means you have 6 8s left. All right. Now, if you look at pie B, this is 6s. If you sold 3 6s, that means you have another 3 6s left. All right. So if you want to find out the remaining pi, you put both of these together. You put 6/8 plus 3/6 together, right? Now, what you do now is, I'm going to do it in standard form because your answers are in standard form, right? So 6/8 plus 3/6. The first thing you notice is the denominators are not the same, right? So what I do now, I just skip count up. 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 8 is 24. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 6 is 18, plus 6 is 24. You say, oh, Mr. T, the common denominator is 24. Now you skip count the numerators up. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 6 is 18. So instead of 6/8, this is really 18 over 24. Now, 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12. So it's really 12 over 24. All right. Now, from here, you say, okay, 18 over 24 plus 12 over 24 equals what over 24? Well, 18 plus 12 is 30. So that's 30 over 24, which lets me know that there is more than one whole. How do I know? Because 30 over 24 is equal to 24 over 24 plus 6 over 24, right? And 24 over 24 is one whole. Now, 6 over 24 can be reduced, right? If I divide that by 6 and divide this by 6, then 6 divided by 6 is 1, and 24 divided by 6 is 4. So really, the answer is 1 and 1/4. Again, 30 over 24 is equal to 24 over 24 plus 6 over 24. Well, 24 over 24 is one whole. And that 6 over 24, it reduces down to 1/4. Right? Which means the answer is D. All right? Now, you're saying, Mr. Traham, they had 48 as the denominators. Well, 48 is a common denominator, but it's not the least common denominator. It's not the lowest one, which is why you have to do all that reducing. You have to do all that reducing because they picked 48 instead. Well, if I kept skip counting 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, I was eventually going to get to 48. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. I was eventually going to get to 48, but they didn't pick the least common denominator, right? The least common denominator is 24, right? Any questions about number 2? You still got to the answer, even though they didn't pick the least common denominator. Any questions about number 2? All right, no questions. All right, cool. Last one. All right, and then again, we're gonna do pictures and we're gonna do standard. Now, number 3 says Mark has 2 buckets that can each hold 1 gallon of water. The first bucket is 3/4 filled, and the second bucket is 7/10 filled. How many total gallons of water does Mark have? All right, cool. Let's say these squares are buckets. All right. So this square, let's say if we want to make it look like it's filled up. All right, that's halfway. That's a 4, and that's 3/4. All right. So this is in fourths, right? Well, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. This one is 3/4. All right, and then the other one is 7/10. All right. Well, that's half. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all the way up into there. All right. So now this is 17. So Mark wants to know how many total gallons of water does he have, which means you have to find the total, which means you have to combine them together. All right. The only problem is this bucket is in tenths and this bucket is in fourths. Well, how do you know what the answer gonna be? All right. Now you're gonna have 7/10 plus 3/4. All right. Now let's look at my answer choices. A, B, C, D. All right. Well, A says 10/14. B says 29/40. C says 1/1/4. And D says 1 and 9/20. All right. Now, which one, if you're in my class, you already know this. If you were in my class, which one do you know is wrong? If I have 7/10 plus 3/4, A is 10/14, 29/40 is B, 1 1/4 or 1 9/20. Type in which one do you automatically know is wrong. What letter answer do you know is automatically wrong? Yeah, look at the numbers. All right, nobody's answering. So I automatically know A is wrong. It said, Mr. T, how do you know A is wrong? I know A is wrong because they added without finding the common denominator. All right. 7 plus 3 is 10. and 10 plus 4 is 14. I always tell you, do not add without finding a common denominator first. So they did it anyway. 7 plus 3 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14. So you know A is wrong because they never found a common denominator. All right? Now, some of y'all know this, but y'all rusty. Y'all ain't been to school since March, so I'm gonna let you make it. All right. Now, what you need to do, you need to skip count these up, and you say, how do I find a common denominator? All right. Well, 10 plus 10 is 20. All right. Well, I can stop right there because 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus another 4 is 20. So I know the least common denominator is 20. They got other common denominators, but the lowest one is 20. All right. So what that tells me is 7 plus 7 needs to be 14. And this is 14 over 20. And 3 plus 3 is 6. Plus 3 is 9. Plus 3 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. And this is 15 over 20. So now I'm going to just add these numbers up. 14 over 20 plus 15 over 20 equals some number over 20. All right. Well, 14 plus 15 is 29 over 20. All right. 29 over 20 is a big head fraction like Mr. T. That means it's an improper fraction. That means there's whole numbers inside the numerator. All right. So it's your job to pull them out. So 29 over 20 is equal to 20 over 20 plus 9 over 20. And we all know that 20 over 20 is equal to 1 whole. And 1 whole plus 9 over 20 equals 1 and 9 over 20, which is D. All right? Any questions about number 3? I know y'all a little rusty. Y'all ain't been to school since March. All right? It's okay, Michael. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you, okay? All right. All right. I feel like I should give you homework. I feel like you need homework. All right. Thumbs up if you want homework. Of course, Andrea wants homework. Andrea, you don't have to put 4 thumbs up, okay? All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you homework. All right. I just want you to do page 59. It's only 2 problems. right, you'll do page 59 for homework. All right, it's only 2 questions. All right, if you already did it, then you're good. You just look over it. All right, good yourself. All right, that's it. That's all you do. Do those 2 questions for homework. All right, and tomorrow when we get on, I'm gonna ask you for the homework, for the answers for the homework. Okay. If you have my Instagram, you can already send me a picture of page 59. You can send it to me on Instagram. Okay. If you don't have my Instagram, then don't worry about it. I'll ask you for it tomorrow. All right. Uh, any questions? Preguntas for Senior Trahan. All right. Any questions for Mr. T? You don't have the book, Miguelito? Hmm. Okay, Miguelito. I'll figure out how to get you the book. Okay. I thought you had the book already. Don't worry about it, Miguel. I'll figure out something else for you. Okay. Okay. Well, everyone else, I'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Okay. Peace. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy yourself. Make sure y'all stay safe because the coronavirus cases are going back up. Make sure y'all stay safe. And if you leave the house, make sure you wear a mask. Okay. Love y'all. Peace.